All right, so Arnold Schwarzenegger makes his grand return to the video game world. Nintendo decides to put the kibosh on one of its programs, and major companies are jumping behind virtual reality, but do we really want it? All these stories and more as we gather together to geek it up. And of course, I couldn't do it alone, which is why I brought along a few extra people with me. We have, to break it down, all the stories, of course, please welcome Artists Without Borders, right here, Rick Rosales, Amiibo lover Alec Palacios, and host of the update on YouTube, Zeus Asivo. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. That was my sand people
man.
impersonation, just in case people didn't know.
You're
I always told my friends, whenever I graduate, when I get the diploma, it's gonna be like, do that same thing.
Do that thing. Did you do it?
No, because I haven't graduated yet.
Oh,
but he will.
That would. But we were talking right before we went on the air. This Friday is a huge day. Dark Pit comes out for Amiibo, which is really exciting.
You guys apparently are huge collectors.
I'm not huge. I am trying not to be, but we're just literally there like, hey, how much work can we miss to go wait in line at Best Buy for this thing?
Because I want Dark Pit, and I'm gonna get him. I got Paulatina. I waited up. I got her on Amazon, and I'm determined. I'm gonna.
You know something.
For the people that don't know this, that doesn't sound that impressive. For people to know, that's impressive.
That is very impressive.
What's the regular price on one of those on an Amiibo?
They're like $13. No, yeah, $13.
But you know something's big when a store has to put restrictions on how to buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the Amiibo thing is crazy right now.
Well, when I waited in line for, I forgot which one it was. It was another Best Buy exclusive.
Mega Man?
It might have been.
No.
I think it was King DDD.
Okay.
Yeah, DDD was.
Yeah, it was. I think it was King DDD. Well, no, now you can find them.
We're just speaking crazy talk right now. What's
what is this? Why are these people talking about this? But I mean, this thing is huge. People are going crazy for them, and I'm one of those people.
I know why. It's a whole that primordial hunter-gatherer, that's our thing. We have to hunt these things down. I collect Disney Infinity as well, which is really taking over my shelves. Those are cool. that's my collecting aspect. I can get each and every single one of those, but the Amiibo is just one of those.
It's like what you're addicted to. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm addicted to it.
It's a collection frenzy that everyone's under.
And you're actually like a huge video game lover. You have so many
video game collection. My video game collection is huge, and I think I'm in the same boat as you. It's just that with games, I just want to go out there and not get them, not so much play them, because I'm pretty sure you don't have every Amiibo on your gamepad, right?
No.
I just like getting them and make them fighting each other in Smash Brothers.
Okay,
you know what I mean? They are there for my enjoyment.
I'm there to collect, so I can understand.
And poor Zeus over there doesn't have a clue. Yeah, he doesn't collect any of that stuff.
Gotta get started.
He just collects handsome points.
Do you guys actually all watch WWE? That's the big question.
Huge fan right here.
You're a huge fan.
Huge fan.
In video games, the last game I played was Day of Reckoning. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, GameCube, way back then.
Oh, you do? Nice.
Yeah,
I got them all.
2004 was my last game. That's the last time I played one.
Well,
I stopped playing them because the only good one was the WWE No Mercy, like the ones in the N64.
Yeah,
those were the best ones.
Those were the best.
Those were the best ones.
And you know what? Over the years, they've been changing them up. But while the new movie Terminator Genesis didn't actually live up to the expectation of fans and Universal Studios, the character won't be taking a break. In fact, he's actually taking a part-time gig in the wrestling ring. Get this out, 2K Sports has just announced that while Hulk Hogan will be tagging out of the series, we're going to talk about that right now, Arnold Schwarzenegger will be tagging in as the Terminator in this year's installment. This form, of course, will be from the original T800 version that we all know and love. The game is actually expected to hit shelves on October 27th.
Is this the trailer?
This is the trailer for
Really? I've not seen the trailer yet.
This is the trailer for the character. They recreated all the shots, and so all of those are WWE superstars.
Oh, yeah,
they are?
Yeah, they're all WWE superstars. Every single one of them.
Your eyes just lit up when you saw it.
Yesterday when I saw it online, I was like, oh my God, this is super cool.
So can you do an impression?
Of Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
I will be back. No, I can't even do it.
I thought it was really cool because this is the first time that the WWE games has included like a fictional character. It's always been the superstars. It's always been.
It's always been like wrestlers from the past games. That's why people were mad at it.
And this is the first time that it's actually having like a fictional character from a movie, like what Mortal Kombat did with Predator and stuff like that. So this is really cool. I'm actually excited. This makes me want to pre-order the game because this is something they've never done before.
It may be the weirdest.
You're telling me that Stone Cold Steve Austin's a real person in actual life?
Well, I mean,
I need to go meet this man.
You tell that to him.
I'm not going to tell him that. Wait. So when I was reading up on it, they said that the character Sting was in it, but is that Sting from WWE past or Sting the singer with the guitar?
That scene.
I don't know if Sting went in with his guitar and like tried to.
That joke landed a little bit.
Let's go ahead and talk about the fact that this is coming out in the midst of this Hulk Hogan controversy. This is perfect timing because this takes attention away from the fact that they're removing Hulk Hogan from the game.
Put it on,
That's pretty big.
Yeah. So I thought, I originally thought when I heard of this story, I thought that what they were doing was they were just rehashing the model and using it, but apparently no, you explained that they actually use the character more often, different characters in the video game.
Yes, they do.
So this is kind of interesting, and I think this is a good way to kind of remove that aspect of the whole Hogan situation.
I don't know, maybe if they were planning on releasing this trailer later.
Something like this takes years and years and years of, not years, I'm saying months of planning, being like, is it okay if we do this? Licensing.
Well, then it was perfect timing.
So it was perfect timing.
It absolutely worked for them, and I'm really glad. But are you happy that it's going to be Terminator? That's the question.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Arnold Schwarzenegger has been heavily involved with WWE. He's come out as himself. He's come out like in little vignettes as the Terminator. So this is not someone or something that's completely out of the WWE universe. It's kind of close to it because he's come out before. So I think it's really cool. And then I don't know about you guys, but I think it'd be pretty cool to wrestle as the Terminator.
No, because they were like, he's not a WWE superstar. He shouldn't be in the game. But I mean, it's a video game. If we get if we get a different aspect, a unique playable character,
they're really all fictional.
It gets better.
So Goldust might beat up the Terminator, and that kind of makes me happy in my heart.
Well, you know, I think the Donald was actually in one of these. Donald Trump was actually.
Yeah, he was involved in the match.
He was involved. Okay, there you go. See, we might as well have the Terminator. I mean, it's that ridiculous anyway. Well, you know what? There's been some big moves, and a move that likely will shock no one. Wii U owners will soon have a gamepad with a useless button, as the Nintendo TV is going the way of the Virtual Boy. That's right. That's where I included it. Nintendo has announced that Wii U owners in North America and Japan will only have a few more weeks left to enjoy the service, as effective August 11th, the service will be cut. We were promised originally streaming video, DVR, and so much more, but we ended up getting just a big mess. Guys, who's a Wii U owner, and will you miss this?
Not going to miss it.
I
Never
didn't
used
even realize it was there. Like, this function, I'm going to liken it to, you know that slit in front of, like, your underwear? Boxers and underwear. I know what it's used for.
Nobody uses it.
Some people may use it, but I don't, so I'm not going to miss it.
Yeah, nobody uses it.
I'm not an owner of that, but I've watched videos and reviews, and it was so laggy. They were swiping on the screen, and it was so laggy, it's so slow, and people were like complaining about it. So
to me, I just thought it was just a big remote.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean. You connected your TV, your cable to your television, and you used the gamepad as a remote.
Yeah, and that's basically what it was.
Yeah.
You can see some of the programming on there. But I mean, it's no different than using your DVR. It's no different if you have an Xbox One. You do the same thing.
Or the menu you have on your Steam.
And I don't even use that on my Xbox.
How would they even launch it then?
It launched.
Cool thing.
It was supposed to be really cool. It didn't work. But this is the same thing that they've done essentially with the entire Wii U. I mean, it's just been a huge disappointment.
No.
And I know we were. You don't think it was?
No.
I think it's been a big disappointment.
Every time
the Wii U
as
a whole.
There hasn't been. I mean,
sales have been bad, but every time I buy a Nintendo system, I buy a Nintendo system day one because this is becoming a vehicle for me to play Mario Kart and my Nintendo games. I don't care how terrible it is. I can still play Nintendo.
But when people come
so
over,
that's good for me.
when people come over, I don't turn on the Wii U anymore. I turn on the PS4, the Xbox One, whatever it may be. The Wii U just gets left in the dust.
You and I have like had our Donkey Kong game nights, right? But that's really the only thing we'll play, and other than that, we won't.
So you're
turn
telling
on
me that when people come over, you don't play Smash Brothers or Mario Kart?
I played them before, but after a while, then it's just like, nah, let's just switch to another system.
This might also be like a little plan for the Nintendo NX. It's just a big maybe. They might be cutting ties with services from the Wii U and just make it a gaming focused console.
Well, let me ask you guys this though: do you guys use the TV services for your Xboxes?
No.
I do. I use it every
You
once
use
in a while.
it?
Yeah,
I
the
don't.
snap feature and
Netflix, because you know what?
No. That's going too far. That's digital, service, whatever. We're talking about like the actual flat out TV.
Where you connect your cable.
Yeah.
Because to me, TV has become, Hulu. It's become Netflix.
Yeah,
and it's become,
I don't really watch
HBO Go.
Cable. The only show I do watch is Good Day Valley.
Oh, you see?
Hey! Little plug-in.
They should focus their money on they should focus their money more on system adjustments than third-party video on demand apps.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, now that they're moving to the NX, I think this is going to be a really good move for Nintendo. Hopefully, I mean, this is what I said for the Wii U, and obviously we saw where that went. But with the NX, I really feel that they're going to try to compete with some of the bigger people. Now, again, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago with Iwata now unfortunately passed. New leadership is going to step in.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to take it in the right direction and really drive home what we really want, which is a new Metroid game, a new Star Fox game, a new F-Zero game. This is what we've been wanting, and I feel that hopefully we're going to get that very, very soon.
I want Mother 4.
Mother 4 should soon happen. That's what I say. But you know what? It seems like playing a game in 3D, if that wasn't good enough anymore, as more and more companies are actually jumping on the virtual reality bandwagon. And while it may seem like Sony, Microsoft, and Valve are all saying this is the wave of the future, is it something we actually want, or will this go the way of Rob the robot and sit in the corner of our room until it is rendered obsolete? Sony, of course, has Project Morpheus. Microsoft has the HoloLens. Steam has the Steam VR. You know, just
Oculus Rift has been tied to Microsoft now.
Really? Yeah. So Oculus Rift, there you go.
And also the Virtuix Omni, which I was telling Rick right now.
Really?
Yeah.
And with more mobile, you were saying, it allows you to be more immersive in the game.
So you move around
VR right now.
People are never going to leave their houses.
Cardboard, you can actually buy it on Amazon. I think it's
the little cardboard thing.
The little projector,
It's like, oh, look at this.
And you can watch a movie in there.
Are you guys gonna...
I play a lot of World of Warcraft. I don't know if you guys play it.
No.
Well, I play a lot of WoW. Imagine virtual reality in that game. You will be so
in
the
like
world.
Skyrim.
But
it's the same thing. Skyrim, Dragon Age, the new Legend of Zelda.
What's going to happen in virtual reality. It might not necessarily, it's going to be all right, but it's going to be immersive as all hell for a couple of, maybe a year or so. And then it's just going to turn into like, hey, you can just play your video games on this instead of watching the TV screen. And it's just basically it's just going to be like a little screen in front of your eyes. You're
starting to cut off the multiplayer aspect of people being on the couch in the same room. And I like doing that. I like people to come over and play games. And then for us to just be blocked off from seeing each other.
I don't think that's gonna beat the couch, like laying down, eating something.
I think it's going to be a novelty device. In other words, you use it occasionally.
Yeah.
You use it you don't use it when your friends come over. You use it when you're alone. You want to try something. I highly doubt that every single game is going to be important to the virtual reality device.
But I really would love it to be something like that catches on, something that could be, a big step, like another evolution in gaming. Another thing that might be cool, it's a whole deal when you're a kid growing up, split screen multiplayer. It's like, hey, stop looking at my screen. If you had,
each person has their own screen.
Well, they kind of have that already.
With
the glasses.
With the 3D glasses, which didn't take off. The 3D didn't take off. Now we're moving into, this. I don't think this is going to happen. I mean, look, we still have the video up. Throw the video back up. I mean, check this out. I mean, I feel like this is too much. I feel like this is going to be...
it looks kind of uncomfortable,
especially with the new generation of children.
Price point's going to
be the big thing. If that right there...
$400?
No. If that right there is $199, yes.
Okay, that
seems okay.
Doable.
If that's like $300 and above, no.
It just won't work.
No.
It won't work, especially since each person has to have their own individual one. Yeah. Like right now, we buy controllers for $60 a pop. I have to wait for each paycheck to buy one of those. And now we have this.
What about that Elite that's coming out? This is $150.
I know. I don't even.
Wow. Oh, man. We won't even get into that.
But of course, we're probably going to end up buying it anyway. Yeah. I mean, it's with everything else, and then we're going to have to buy different versions: the Sony version, the Microsoft version.
The creepy factor is super up in this one, though. Have you seen for the Oculus? It was this Namco game. I think it's called like Yes Senpai. It's something. It's basically it's a VR world of you teaching or tutoring a animated Japanese schoolgirl.
Okay.
This isn't one of those off there. This is a legit game Namco is making.
This is very too far. It's probably never coming stateside. But of course, if you guys want any more geeky news, make sure you keep it right here. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much. And of course, Rick, Alec, and Zeus, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Check them out on their respective network stations, whatever they may be. And of course, just remember to geek it up, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Earthbound, Kirby, pretty much Pokemon, credited for all these things.
The awesome thing about him is that he didn't create mindless shooters.